Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Why me? Why the black guy?
I'd buy that for $1.
This is Movie Time Warp, a podcast where 5 film school friends in ugly chairs rank and discuss the best movies from the past. This season we are warping back to 1987.
Welcome to Movie Time Warp. This is episode number 6. I am Beasley.
I'm Matt.
I'm Corey.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Anthony Ace Dizzle Scott.
And today we're going to talk about Robocop.
Drop the gun. You are under arrest.
It was directed by Paul Verhoeven, and he did this right before he did Total Recall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just to start off the show, I want to know, because there are 3 main Paul Verhoeven movies that stand out in my mind.
There's 4.
Well, I'm not going to talk about Showgirls.
Or 5.
Well,
I
let's
can talk about Basic
5.
Instinct.
Let's talk about his action sci-fi movies.
Copy you.
The trilogy.
Total Recall, Robocop, Starship Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
You can only keep one. Which one do you keep?
Total Recall.
Hyler's Robocop, Matt's
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Corey?
The pacing in Robocop is just so slow. Total Recall.
Oh, I guess we'll get into that one, Hyler.
Gosh,
my
we
God.
sure will.
Total Recall. See, I love Total Recall. I love all 3 of these movies.
Yeah, they're
a lot.
all amazing.
But I'm going to have to go Starship Troopers. I love
Are you fucking kidding me?
I love Starship Troopers.
Dude, I did not order my movie with extra cheese. That movie is so fucking corny.
It's intentionally
why I like
corny.
it.
It is, but it's over the top corny.
I know,
Like,
it's very 90s, Saved by the Bell, California Dreams level.
mixed with going to space to fight bugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it. I've watched it multiple times, but it's nowhere even close to RoboCop or Total Recall.
It's dripping with its satirical comedy, so I enjoy it for that.
I love it. I think it's really awesome, and it's
Really? RoboCop's so low for you guys. I never thought
You're the only one that picked
No,
RoboCop?
I love RoboCop. I just like Total Recall.
I mean,
better.
I enjoy
Listen,
all.
Robocop isn't low. It's not low. It's just Total Recall is just much more of a fun movie than Robocop is.
You talk about those 3 films, RoboCop's low.
Okay.
I go Starship Troopers, but he also did Hollow Man, Basic Instinct, and Showgirls.
Mm-hmm.
Pick one of those.
Oh. Enjoyment
Wait,
factor?
am I
or quality?
alone? Am I alone, like in a cave? Because I'll have to take Showgirls.
Yes, you're taking.
Okay.
You're going into a cave to no longer come out. You can take 2 movies with you. You're taking Total Recall.
Showgirls.
Now you got to choose the other out of the other 3.
I'll take Showgirls because it's just enjoyable.
Yeah, what's your favorite part?
Maybe the dolphin scene.
Tits.
Oh, the dolphin scene?
It's tits. Mostly tits.
I would take Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
Oh,
Corey,
yeah.
what do you?
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great-
It's a good movie. Good fucking movie.
Definitely not Hollow Man.
No,
I'm taking Hollow Man.
I ain't taking
Oh,
Hollow Man.
which scene?
What? Look when he looks up at the ceiling and said you should be.
I like
working.
it all.
All of it.
I like all of it. It's good from start to finish. I even watched.
What
the
about his
credits.
the burn up wiggly penis?
It's so weird.
Okay, but you're
let's
taking Showgirls.
I'm
You're
taking
taking Basic Instinct.
Yep.
Corey.
I mean, I guess I'll have to pick Showgirls.
You're gonna have to.
Girls.
You're gonna have to jack it eventually, and you can't jack it to Basic Instinct.
You can't?
It has one of the most jackable scenes of all time.
As soon as he moves those legs, I'm jerking
I
off.
think it's considered the most paused scene in all of
I'm
cinema.
pausing it and I'm jerking off. I'm sorry.
What's more jerk off worthy? Where she shows her cooter in Basic Instinct, or the dolphin fucking in Showgirls? That flailing.
We're
Going
we're
underwater.
getting off track.
We're
Let's
way
not-
off
We're getting off
Let's
track,
talk
though,
about-
man. Let's talk about RoboCop.
We're gonna get into
What about the
RoboCop.
girl with 3 boobs from Total Recall?
Pretty good.
You
that
can't
was
really
pretty
whack
good.
it to that though. You can freeze frame it, I guess.
So nobody wants to answer which one's more jerk off worthy.
Showgirls.
I mean, Showgirls,
Showgirls,
yeah.
yeah,
Of course,
I mean,
yeah.
yes.
Starship Troopers. I got a thing for bugs.
Can we say jerk off, or are we gonna get in trouble for
I
that?
gotta put a disclaimer
Yeah,
on
this-
jerking off. Sorry.
We'll probably get demonetized, but it's okay.
It's now pull off. Pull off.
You gotta pull it off.
Anyway, all right.
Let's
Talk
talk
about the show.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
RoboCop was released July 17th,
My birthday.
1987, of course.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Did you go see RoboCop on your birthday?
Nah, but I did see it after because I couldn't wait. I was like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Because I was on a big sci-fi tear all through the 80s, and every sci-fi movie that came out was on. Although I was mentally scarred from RoboCop.
Matt is very easily mentally scarred.
He has a lot of mental scars.
I'm sensitive, Corey. I have
He's
a
an
big
artist.
heart. I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my shit. I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my shit.
It had a budget of $13 million and made $53 million, which made it the fourth highest-grossing movie of 1987.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Corey, don't ever buy me nothing. Anyway,
Pussy.
Everybody was excited to see a RoboCop.
Pussy.
no, everyone was.
Mhm.
I mean, as soon as you saw the trailer in the theater, you're like, oh, snap.
Now, the
And then-
guy who played RoboCop,
Peter Weller?
Peter Weller,
Peter Wallet.
Peter Wallen, Peter
You might
Weller,
remember from some great
Waller?
films as Scanners.
he turned down King Kong Lives to star in this movie.
Good man.
Good choice.
Very good choice. He was chosen to do this movie after they saw him in the adventures of Buckaroo Bonanza across the eighth
No,
dimension.
dude, it's Buckaroo Banzai.
Bonsai.
Sorry,
Bro, have you not seen that?
I haven't.
You are a fucking communist.
Well, they're
That is one of the. Oh,
yeah. Buckaroo Banzai is a really great
we're
film.
doing that.
We're doing it.
And they're both our Orion pictures. So Orion was like, we got this guy. We really like him. He tests really well. The movie did really well. Let's put him in the suit. Because it's debated on who was going to be in the suit for the longest time. Terminator was hot. So some people were like, let's put Arnold in there as the machine. But the makeup artist obviously was like, he's already big.
He's too big.
You put him in a suit, he's going to be a tank.
The villain from Total Recall was also supposed to
Oh, yes.
he loses his arm. See you at the
Ironside.
party.
Another
Michael
bad
Ironside.
bald guy.
Michael
Another bad-
Ironside.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was supposed to be RoboCop as well.
He really wanted
and
it.
he's a good bad guy.
He was also too big.
Even though I think Arnold as RoboCop doing hand-to-hand combat at the end with the big robot, like that would have been way cooler than just RoboCop running away.
Peter Weller also voiced Bruce Wayne in The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh,
The
yeah.
animated
The
series.
animated one, yeah.
Met Frank Miller because Frank Miller wrote RoboCop 2.
Yes, which was a strange one.
I got to bring up Batman.
Visceral. When the kid gets killed, like that whole scene is just like,
And if you know Frank Miller's work, you know he loves ninjas. He loves robots. That's why Part 3 has the cyborg ninjas. Because it kind of got split in half. The story was just too long and too epic. And they're like, we can't make just one movie out of this, Frank. So they ended up splitting it up. The other one got more PG, and it's terrible.
it's awful.
But he went off and made a RoboCop comic series, which is actually pretty good. RoboCop versus Terminator, which is pretty popular comic series. So eventually we got a little Arnold somehow in there.
Freezing hell, Batman!
Corey, let's get that synopsis.
RoboCop. It's a sci-fi action film set in a crime-ridden dystopian Detroit. After Officer Alex Murphy is brutally gunned down by a gang of bad guys, I don't know these words that is typed out, they decided to revive him as RoboCop, a cybernetic law enforcer programmed to uphold justice. As he cleans the streets with ruthless efficiency, fragments of his past life begin to resurface, leading him to uncover a conspiracy involving OCP and the criminals who killed him.
Go ahead, Corey. Sorry.
Points themes of identity, corporate corruption, and dangers of unchecked technology power.
And the movie opens on a news report, as Paul Verhoeven likes to do in his sci-fi movies.
Yes, he was
A
very...
running theme he has.
Because I was watching a great documentary, RoboDoc. If you haven't watched it, you can watch it for free on Tubi. But great little tidbit about why they chose a European director, because they wanted an outsider's view of what American was like and his satirical point of view and everything like that. So he thought it was very strange that news was entertainment in America. Because over in Europe, it's just like, here's the facts, bye. So when he came here, he's like, oh, and today a bunch of people are blown up. Back to you, Tad. So it was very like, you did all the news with a smile, even if it's horrific.
Oh, did you know he turned the script down?
Yes.
He didn't want to do it. They wanted Cronenberg to direct it.
Oh, they wanted Cronenberg? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
he was one of their first picks. There were a couple other directors, but I remember Cronenberg being one of the ones that they picked. But
Wow.
His wife convinced him.
yeah, his wife, Paul Verhoeven's wife, it convinced him to reread the script.
Well, apparently he could barely read it anyway because, you know, him being from another country. So he's like, he got like 20 pages in. He's like, I don't like this. But his wife, they were going to go on a trip or something, and I guess she read it. It's like, there's more to this here. and then he found the piece that he really loves, which apparently he's really into the story of Christ. Like across all his movies, he likes to somehow put a biblical aspect in all of them. So he was like, "Oh, I got a Christ parable here." So that's what really got him. As soon as he says, once he figured out, he got to the scene where he goes back to the house. That's where he was like, this is where Adam and man is kept from going back to Eden. That's what inspired him to say, I got an idea here. I can make this movie work.
What's the biblical thing in Showgirls? Mary Magdalene? Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know. I'm sure there's a parable there for him, like, you know, Babylon. You know, I'm sure he's found something there. It was crazy. I love it.
Does it open up on a newscast, or is it
you
aerial
have
shot
your aerial shot
of Texas?
and then RoboCop.
That's Dallas.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, that's Dallas.
The whole
Future of
movie
America.
is shot in Dallas.
The Detroit of the South.
Just as shitty, but hotter.
Hey, Corey, do you remember when we were in film school, the guy was like, I'm moving to Detroit. There's a good film industry in Detroit. You know, they shot Robocop there. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember that guy. I wonder what he's doing now. He's probably
How bummed do you think he is when he got there and was like, that shit was made in Texas?
Bullshit.
So we go to a newscast, and we're talking about how the president visited a space station. Then we have a heart commercial, and then we cut to 3 dead police officers.
World building in
We're
seconds.
in the
Yeah.
future.
We're in this alternative timeline where things are a little bit more, you know, man's got artificial hearts, already kind of a concept. News is about, you know, diplomats, worldly events. And then we're also seeing
Then we
Cop
find out
murder.
that OCP is part owner or taking over the police in
Yes.
Detroit.
Also, the world is in a state of high crisis.
high crisis. Yeah.
So the corporation is going to take over the police station, and we are introduced to Dick Jones,
Old Dick Jones.
played by Ronnie Cox.
Great names on both.
Does anyone know what movie that he's been that we talked about already?
Beverly Hills Cop.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Beverly Hills Cop.
1 and 2.
He was in Total Recall,
Mm-hmm.
and he was in Deliverance.
That's right.
He got a little pretty mouth.
And he was in Deliverance in '72, Beverly Hills Cop '84, Total Recall 1990.
He apparently really wanted the role because apparently was told he was a soft actor. Like he played a lot of roles where he's like the cheer up guys, I'm here for you, that kind of guy. And he's like, no one believed him to be a bad guy.
That changed.
Oh boy.
That changed with Verhoeven.
Boy, he changed real
Definitely.
quick, right?
No, he's great.
Oh yeah.
He like the whole scene. Well, we'll get
Choose
to it.
scenery, every
But
scene.
but the bathroom scene is great.
Yeah.
I mean, I was intimidated, and I'm sitting in the theater at 17, like, ooh.
And then we're also introduced to, in this newscast, Clarence Boddicker.
Boddicker. Just give me my fucking phone call.
He says they believe he's the one that killed the 3 cops, believed to have killed 31 other cops. Kind of a high number.
He's a cop killer.
Yeah. And then they kind of just end the...
he had quite the.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was just looking at his IMDb. He had quite the action movie resume.
Well, what is it?
Sorry, I'm messing up the flow, bro.
He's Red from that '70s show.
Yeah, it's Red Foreman, but he was also in Broken Arrow and Rainbow 3. Just saying.
And also, this is a side note. Red Foreman was the best character
Oh
in
yeah.
that 70s show. Hands down.
One of the 3 cops that they said was killed, I'm sorry, one of them is in critical condition, and his name is Fredrickson.
Mm-hmm.
That'll come into play a little bit later.
Let's cut in here real quick. Already with the movie, visually, they're establishing a different, slightly off kind of universe.
Yeah.
They're playing a lot in the grays and the blues and the silvers and the whites and the blacks. And everything's in a dynamic angle. I'm assuming it's to be shot to look more futuristic, to look sleeker and more corporate. I kind of got that feeling.
Well, with the
And I
budget,
didn't recognize it then, but I recognize it now.
Well, if the budget, you know, his limitations were like, I want Blade Runner, but I can't afford it. So how do I do this? Well, with Verhoeven, you know, his whole style, he had a whole career, you know, he's been working since the 60s, late 60s till now, and this is his first time doing an American film. He was trying to get out of where he was at because he just felt the The political regime was just getting weird. So this was his passport to get into the States. So he was kind of doing any movie he could to get here. So since he couldn't get the Blade Runner aesthetic on 13 million, because actually it was around 10, but then they got a little bit extra money at the end for effects. So he had to kind of rely on the stylistic choices of wanting to do it more like a documentary. So that's why it feels a little bit more grounded. There's some POV shots that really people didn't really explore a lot in in regular cinema for a while. So he was doing a lot of things that were playful with the limitations that were handed to him.
One of the writers worked on Blade Runner and helped inspire
Right.
Robocop. But one of the lawyers that's hassling the chief is just like, kind of gives you like a little inside to like how this world works.
Mhm.
My client didn't even kill him, like let him go.
Yeah.
I forget the exact line, but it's just kind of like,
Since he didn't kill him, he's free to go.
Establishing the lawlessness of old Detroit.
and then Murphy walks in, said he's transferring from Metro South.
Welcome to hell.
So then we go straight into the locker room where we get the first time, and well, not the last time, Verhoeven does a co-ed locker room.
Loves it.
What do you see? The one dude without a shirt that probably needed to do a couple of push-ups.
Yeah.
Cinema before muscle tone.
And two dudes' asses.
That's real though.
It didn't take us long to get some naked dude ass.
We do get some boobies.
Get like a 10-second shot boobies.
There's more man ass than there are boobs.
Well, he is European.
He's European. It's normal for him.
Don't forget the man-ass.
We need more man ass.
We
over
have
here.
to. There's not.
As Murphy is suiting up for his first shift in Metro South, the chief walks in and takes down Fredrickson's name plaque off his locker, which means he has died. And the police officers, before the chief walks into the locker room, is talking about all the cops are talking about going on strike because everything is just so bad with crime.
They're creating heavy tension right at the very beginning. This is the universe you're in. This is what the future's like.
It does it well.
And it does. It's the world's in turmoil. The large cities are in turmoil. People are dying everywhere. Violence, crime. And welcome to, what is it, 1997 is when it's supposed to be happening?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
No, it takes place in like 2040 something.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, the 6000 SUX does not look like a 2040 vehicle.
I
It
believe
may
Hey,
have
Corey, find out what year RoboCop's supposed to take place in.
Yeah, hold on. I'm typing in the supercomputer. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm
he's looking it up.
ejecting the spike from my hand.
Computer, what year was RoboCop supposed to be set in?
It takes place in 2028. So in a few years from now.
2028?
2028.
I was closer.
Yeah, I mean, you're very close. Okay, well, that makes things very interesting.
Yes.
So we're going back into the police department, out of the locker room, and we are introduced to Ann Lewis, played by Nancy Allen Carey, who was also in Dress to Kill, all the RoboCop movies. I'm sorry, her name is Nancy Allen. She was in Carey.
Yes.
And Dress to Kill and all the RoboCop movies.
Great actress.
Does a little bit of ass kicking, introduces herself to Murphy, and she's like, I'll drive, and then he kind of steps in.
Yeah.
I'll drive.
I always drive when I'm breaking in a new partner.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they're already kind of building a bond. And
Well, also, too, he's like, I'm not new here.
well, I think because there's I guess he had a desk job at his previous place. So they thought maybe he was a little soft and he couldn't handle it. So that's why they moved him down here because they needed new bodies basically at this point to get on the ground.
I love the running gag of the sparks flying off the car too. It's like,
Dude,
Oh.
like driving up out of that, it just has to be there.
In his Ford Taurus.
All that
Yeah.
stuff I love.
All the cops drive Ford Tauruses.
No, I really love that because they established like later when he is RoboCop that all these pieces of him still exist, that humanity is still there, him like the drive fast and all that stuff. So it's those little hints that make this movie a little bit stronger.
apparently the
Apparently.
Ford Taurus main competitor was the Pontiac 6000. Is a subtle jab from the 6000 SUX.
Oh. Well, all right.
Stay out of trouble.
Now we're in the infamous boardroom scene
Oh.
that destroyed like a little piece of my childhood when I saw it because I was 7. I was 6 or 7 when I saw this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when grandmother went over to the VCR
She
and
turned it off.
she's like, "You're not watching this."
Well, it's a hilarious scene.
Oh.
I did finish the movie at my friend's house later that day.
Oh, okay.
But it's gratuitously violent.
Did he rent it too, or did you take the tape over?
It was his tape.
Oh, okay. You had to return it.
When I saw it in the theater and that scene came about, I just heard a guy because he I don't know how many times he shoots him, but it's so gratuitous, and I just hear a guy in the background like, Jesus Christ!
That's a lot.
And I started laughing, and then that was not a good thing because you just hear me like, and then the theater's looking at me, but I was laughing at the Jesus Christ. I wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
Violent.
You could though.
They fooled me, Jerry. They fooled me.
So we're introduced to two more characters.
Robocop.
One is always referred to as the old man,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe he is like to represent Ronald Reagan.
Is that the idea?
I'm pretty sure that's the idea. He's like he's the head of everything, but he's kind of clueless of what's going on.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Then we're also introduced
See?
to
80s politics.
there you
Oh
go.
yeah, it's definitely there.
Miguel Farra. I don't know how to say his
Ferreira.
name. Ferreira. Okay. We're introduced to
You hear that noise?
what noise?
I think it's the boy.
It is.
It's really loud.
Can you tell him to turn it down?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sick of this shit!
Should we continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Very sexy.
Very sexy. While Matt goes to deal with a
Fool this man!
Miguel,
Corey's sleeping too.
Corey's gone too. Miguel, how do you say his last name?
Miguel Ferreira.
Ferreira.
Yeah.
Okay, Miguel Ferreira.
Yeah.
He is known for Traffic,
Mm-hmm.
Crossing Jordan, and Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me.
And I love him in Hot Shots Parts Deal.
But we're introduced to his character, Bob Morton.
Mm-hmm.
And after Ed 209 completely destroys this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bob is not fazed at all that one of his friends was just killed. Because you remember he came up in the elevator with him,
Mhm.
right? Dude gets blown away. He doesn't care.
There was a lot of not caring.
There is about no one cares about.
There's a
people
lot of
dying.
not caring.
No,
But
well,
he's-
it's establishing the cold corporate world where it's like people are just
Yeah.
expendable.
So he goes over to the old man. He pitches him his idea for Robocop,
Yes.
and he's like, "I think I can have it up and running, or a viable specimen in a couple months."
Mhm.
I've moved people
90
around.
days.
90 days. We've moved people around in the police force, which would explain why Murphy was moved to Metro South.
Looking for viable candidates that can actually be killed.
Thank
Now
you.
all we
Violet.
need is just some poor schmuck.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what a tough day on your first day.
Dun dun dun.
Lewis and Murphy are getting drinks. He's doing his little gun trick where he spins his gun
Mhm.
on his finger. She asks him about it. He says his son is a big fan of T.J. Laser,
That's right.
which is like a nod to T.J. Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly he just thinks it's cool.
Right. He wants to impress his kid.
Yeah, because kids need role models.
Pretend I had a gun here.
I'm digitally map it in.
Yeah. Cartoon gun. Is that going to offend you if my hand acts like it has a gun in it?
Put just a picture
Oh.
of one.
Bang, bang.
Get a coffee cup like Tombstone.
Right?
Corey's saying
You
something.
ain't no Daisy.
Go ahead, Corey.
It's okay. There was something from the last scene I was going to talk about, but I
No,
forgot.
go ahead. What was it?
There's an interesting fact I thought about that scene. So you know the gun that he holds to the robot when he starts shooting him.
The Desert Eagle.
Yeah. So apparently that was supposed to be RoboCop's gun.
Yeah.
It looked too small in his hands. I thought that was really, really interesting. That he was like, "Oh, it's still a cool gun. We're still going to use it." But it's funny because I can imagine seeing RoboCop carrying a chromed out Desert Eagle.
The most incredible part about that gun is it just sits in the boardroom at all times to be used.
Yeah, of course it does. It's Detroit. It's Detroit. What do you expect?
It just sits in this nice box near the windows.
Detroit, 2028.
So they get a call that there's a robbery in progress. They hop in a car, cut to the highway. There's like a package car truck driving on down the highway. Murphy and Lewis show up.
And it's totally Dallas.
Yes, completely.
You have the Reunion Tower in the background, which is like the most iconic part of the Dallas skyline. Like,
I don't know how the money got burned up,
But they're having an argument.
But they're
about
having
it.
an argument about the money being like.
I think
Burned
they.
up.
I think.
marked.
I
It might
think.
as well be marked.
I think they blew the doors.
Yeah.
And
That's right. That's right. The guy was like, "Oh, a mishap with blowing up the safe or whatever."
But then they set up the whole premise like, well, we needed the money to take the money for the cocaine instead of cocaine to make more money.
free enterprise.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they just became super rich, so they were like lighting cigars with it.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
That's how they did
Okay.
it. Like, yeah, see.
Well, Murphy starts. He starts shooting at the truck. He ends up hitting the guy who accidentally
Barbarian.
used too much explosive. Clarence says, "Think you can fly, Bobby? Can you fly, Bobby?"
Fly, Bobby.
So they throw Bobby's body out onto the police car.
Good quotes from
And-
this
and-
movie, man.
Oh,
He's got all the lines.
He's got all the good
He got-
ones.
Plus
he
there's-
got the good
all right.
ones, yeah.
It already establishes that the bad guys in the future are like really bad guys.
Oh yeah.
And we don't even know yet how bad these bad bad guys are.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all psychotic, all of them.
Well, they run everything.
They're running the town.
Mm-hmm.
You got drugs,
Eventually, in
gambling,
part
prostitution.
eventually part 2, we find out the children are bad too.
But the bad guys get away, but they follow them to this factory,
Mhm.
this steel mill.
Cut to Pennsylvania. They shot that in Pennsylvania. All this movie hopped around the country.
We only
Wasn't
have
just
$13
Dallas
million.
and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it just jumps around there, and then some shots in Detroit, and then some shots in California. Actually, in the steel mill.
All right.
It's pretty wild.
For some reason, typical movie fashion, the cops are like, "Let's split up."
Yeah, bad idea.
There's 5 of them. Let's split up.
2 of us.
well, to be fair,
To be fair,
I mean, if they stuck together, it would have been dead too. So it was probably
I mean, they got a 50-50 chance of living. Is that how they look at it?
I always thought he should have waited for the backup, but I mean,
Well, they set that up.
Yeah,
They set that up,
yeah.
and then they sort of lead you into this idea that, you know, these cops, they're going to split up, but they're great cops.
Yeah.
And it is that way
Mhm.
until it goes south. But I love how they kind of just lead you down a path, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be something. But you don't, if you've never seen the movie before, and then the next scene occurs, you're just like, is the movie over?
Yeah, me as a
What?
kid, I was like, "Where's the
What?
robot cop?"
Yeah, I don't. So what's going on now? But anyway, go ahead.
Lewis comes up behind Joe
Mhm.
as he's peeing. And of course, he distracts her with his penis.
What an incredible scene.
You know, what is he?
as
He's
you
like,
do.
he's got his hands up. He's
What's
like,
up?
"Can I put this
Yes.
away?
Can I zip this? up?
Is that zip this up? Is that what he
Got to
says?"
see his big black penis.
God, he was fucking annoying.
Wasn't
Joe annoying? Like that laugh?
Yeah.
Apparently, he ad-libbed most of his own stuff.
I bet he
Yeah.
did. He was fucking annoying, man.
It helped him stand out amongst the others.
He did.
Well, they shot that scene in his hometown, apparently. So he's like, the first day they're shooting this stuff, his parents show up on set to see him doing the dick scene. So he's like, of course, he's watching him doing this scene. He's like, felt so embarrassed.
Well, another thing that's great about the 80s movies is before they started cookie cuttering the bad guy, you know, like Titanic, was it Billy Zane? You know, I'm the bad guy. I'm going to do all the bad guy things. These guys are like nuts.
Yeah.
And like they give you identity to each one of them. Like it's
They're
like
having fun.
this one's
Looks like they're having
Cable.
fun.
That one's, you know, oil can. And they're like, down on him, oil can. No, they just give you these freaks.
Yeah.
And they give them all their own identities,
Yeah.
which makes them stand out more, and which makes you either fear them or like them or whatever. But they have identity, which you don't get.
There's one bad guy that doesn't have identity, other than he thinks that "I buy that for $1" show is funny. That's all he has. That's his only character development. Murphy walks up on 2 of the guys watching the TV show from I forget the name of the show, but it's "I'll buy that for $1" show is what I'm going to call it. Guy with a baseball hat stands up. Murphy shoots him.
Immediately.
The bad guy had no personality whatsoever, other than he laughed at.
We gotta get him out.
Well, you got to kill bad guys.
Yeah.
All right.
We get the cool line, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." He says that to Emil.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we get another insane shoot 'em up scene.
Oh.
It's just the worst.
With guns. Guns. Which leads to the most graphic gun torture scene of all cinematic history, which scarred the fuck out of me.
Yeah, my mom used to make me when that scene came on.
I thought
it's
you were gonna
it's
say she
too
made
much.
you watch it.
No. She'd be like,
I-
"Oh, yeah."
When I saw it in the theater, I was nauseous
Mm-hmm.
because it was just too brutal.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing, and it was like guys in the future are really, really bad guys.
Oh yeah.
It's this torture scene with everyone just laughing in his face, and it's inhuman, but that's leads up to everything else in the.
Again, some of their own laughter is ad-libbed at that point because they thought it was so ridiculous of how much they were shooting at this guy and him still living.
Give that man a hand.
Going back to what you were saying about Paul Verhoeven and all his biblical stuff that he likes to incorporate. Robocop is Jesus.
Yeah.
Clarence shoots him right in the hand.
Yeah. Get the nails right in the hand, bro.
Yep. And then when he stands up, he holds his arms out like he's on a cross.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rough scene.
Incredibly rough.
I even watching it now, I was just like, ugh.
Well, let's just talk about the effects so far. We've talked about,
Well,
seeing them, but the guy who made them is the guy who did The Thing. And that's one reason why they are next level.
Corey, can you look up his name because I forgot it?
Robin Botton. Rob Botton.
Rob Botton. He's so blown away that his own hand got blown away. Like, his just reaction is so visceral. I don't know if I would scream or if I'd just be, like, in awestruck. Because that's why he's a little bit like, I can't believe it. Even when he's getting shot the fuck up, he's, like, kind of shocked that he's still alive, I think.
So we go from that to helicopter landing, taking him out on a gurney, taking him into the hospital.
You got to get Clarence popping him in the head.
Yeah, Clarence pops him.
Yeah.
Lewis finds him.
Yeah.
We get him into the hospital, which I'm guessing the way they kind of show it,
It's almost like all POV.
all POV. You can see like his memories receding. It's almost like he's still alive at that point, which is dumbfounding. If he took a bullet to the head, he
is still alive because they pronounce him dead.
Yeah.
And we also kind of get a glimpse of like how people who work in a hospital in the emergency room, how it's just like a job.
It's just cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, the future is cold, but you get to die.
Yeah.
With Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that was
in
pretty-
his head while he dies.
And you cut the black, and
pretty
that's
dope.
and you linger on
Well,
black.
it's the shot on the vacant eye,
Mm-hmm.
and then the reactions, and it's so like by the numbers and systematic that this is where humanity starts to
Turned down. Yeah.
go away.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a process now.
And it's beautifully shot. Like you
Yeah.
see the car, like him driving away from his family that morning. Everything's pulling away. Like everything is feeling like it's escaping. His soul's leaving. Humanity's leaving.
And the greatest transition,
Oh yeah.
the greatest transition ever.
Immediately into POV from blackness, and now we're in his vision. Incredible.
And I mean, you didn't see that.
No.
You hadn't seen that yet at that time.
Yeah,
And we're getting like a passage of time through these POVs.
Yes.
The
As
first
they're
thing
working
we
through
see,
the 90-day or the 6-month process or whatever.
It's 90 days because this movie starts around the end of Halloween. Halloween has just happened. So we know that because we see that in some of the flashbacks. And we see New Year's happen. So we're in that
so that'll make it 2029.
2029. Oh
Right?
my God.
Yeah.
The New Year's thing,
Mhm.
and it's another moment where you realize that, or they're trying to convey to you that there's nothing human left about him.
Yeah,
Mm.
Everybody's partying. He's just
well, there's a
observing
scene.
humanity.
There's something before New Year's where they bring in Bob.
Yeah.
And they're showing it to him, and they're like, we can save his arm.
Yes.
And he's
Yeah.
like, no, fuck
yeah.
that.
He's
Get
like,
rid
yeah,
of it.
take the arm.
one
rid of it,
more
which comes
slice
in-
of his humanity gone.
Which comes into play at the end. But yeah, so before New Year's, we have Bob come in and say, yeah, take his arm.
Yeah. Just completely
Cold.
we do whatever we want. He's product.
Which they state later on.
Then Bob looks at his face and said, "You're gonna be a bad motherfucker."
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah, when he does the hand squeeze.
Once we get through the POVs, we're still kind of Paul is still kind of milking the like reveal, even though he was on the poster, he's in the trailer.
Sure, but that was also suggested by Rob, the effects guy. He said slowly revealed him. He told the director, "Don't show him right away." He's like, "Give us where he's seen a little bit further in a distance a bit." So first glimpse of him we see is on that monitor. Then we see him like through frosted glass.
Frosted glasses, which is a great reveal.
And then we see him through like gated, we keep seeing him slowly get unveiled to us till we actually see him in action, which is incredible because it builds up this suspense. You know, like a kid, you're like, I want to see the creature, I want to see the monster, or I want to see the hero. And then when he finally gets there, it's perfect.
He's walking through the police station, goes into, I guess they have an area set up for him in the locker room.
Yeah.
And I love all the other cops running to see what's up.
Yeah, that was it.
No, it's what would be going on.
And they're
For some reason, they don't do it 80s. They do it like we would do it now.
They look like little kids when they were running.
yeah.
They was like, yo, let's go see.
We got to see this guy. even the people that are being booked are like, what the hell is happening?
he sits down in a chair, and for some reason the chair is constantly like moving.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
It's a cool chair, I guess.
It's the future.
Future chair.
Future. It's
He
the
can
future
he can
chair.
just wheelie around with it if he wants.
29 chair.
So he's eating baby food or whatever. They ask him about his prime directives, which is to serve the public, trust and protect the innocent, and uphold the law.
Mm-hmm. The 3 one. Yeah.
Those are 3. He will get a 4th one later. But then we're going into the gun range. All the cops are using the same handgun except for Lewis.
Mm.
She has a different handgun.
Really? I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Me neither.
they're all using looks like a 007 handgun.
Oh, okay.
Walther?
Yeah, it looks like they're all using. She has like a Beretta or something. Like she's different.
But it again with the camera choice of shots, camera edits. You know, you've got these dynamic angles, right? Camera moving down, and it's a setup, right? It's a total setup.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't know RoboCop's going to be in the room, you're like waiting for it, and then of course you get your with the dopest gun
Oh.
at that point we'd ever seen, and you're just like, oh, this gun.
I mean, still the dopest maybe handgun.
It's almost a Lethal Weapon moment, but it's far beyond that because he's completely blown out center chest. He's completely blown out the face, and he's just blowing arms off and then blowing the neck apart. And it's just like, and of course, again, it's just like when they were going to check him out, they're like, man, this guy's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, he's not amazing. He's not amazing. This guy's amazing or whatever. He's not a man. He's a machine.
He's a machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
A funny thing to think about, the actor, I always forget his name.
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller.
Yeah, apparently he's like a really big method actor. So like when he was on set as RoboCop, he would literally sit around and would only answer to Robo.
You can only call him Robo. You could only call him Murphy. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of friends on set, but he knows he's difficult.
So Bob Morton says he's going to need a car, and the chief goes to throw keys to Bob. RoboCop walks in, grabs those keys.
Mhm.
They had to shoot that over 50 times because he couldn't feel the keys hitting his hand.
I'm sure.
Just for that one little shot.
Well, they built that entire suit, right? And it was, it was ready to go. He's been training 6 months with basically a mime, a dance coach for a long time. And he gets on set and he gets in the suit and he can't do any of the movements that they learned. He could not move in that suit at all the way that he taught.
Yeah, he had to like relearn or like teach himself a new way to move in the suit.
Right, yeah. So they had to basically be on set, and his coach was there, and basically he told him to emulate something that he saw from a movie from the 1940s, where the guy would react, but it'd be like slow and then like a pop. So something would be like that, and that's how he got the motions in there later. So when we see all that pivoting and stuff later, it's like his body had to.
Or when his head's reacting to things, it's like, like he's following the cursor.
He felt stupid, but then when they saw the dailies, like they would do the rushes and get him there immediately after so they could see what happened. And immediately that day, they were like, "Oh, we're perfect. It's set. We're good."
So he had choreographers on the set?
He had choreographer on set.
He got trained prior.
He was he got claustrophobic initially in the suit because who doesn't? Those suits are you go kind of crazy in them. And the first day, it took him about 10 to 13 hours to even get in the suit. So he got there at 3 a.m. and they get to set by 3 p.m. and he's still not ready.
Damn.
So it took a long time to first just make this suit work because they thought they were going to have to cancel the movie right then and there or find a new actor at least.
Damn.
So he grabs those keys, gets in his car, and whenever he gets in the car, he's not wearing the bottom part of the suit.
Shit.
He couldn't sit in the car with the full suit.
Oh, it'd be impossible.
So he takes off, leaving the police department just like he did with Lewis.
A little cinematic circle.
Then we get a montage with the theme music
Incredible.
of him driving around.
He's
Incredible
going to
music.
straighten out this town. But I love the setup for it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it basically says, there's a new cop in town. There's a new sheriff in town. And then you proceed to go through.
We're going to the convenience store. There's a robbery in progress.
Traditional setup. We see it happening.
But ultra violent.
Oh, yeah.
Why is
Way more
no
violent
one's
than anything I've
robbing a
seen.
gas station or a convenience store with a goddamn machine gun?
In this world, they do, though.
It's
In this world.
2028 and it's
Why
Detroit.
would you cover your
Yeah.
safe with beer cans?
2029.
And how did he know? I guess he cased the place.
He just
Don't lie to me!
He just knows. He knows people that lie.
But did you notice when when he walks in, he grabs a copy of Iron Man,
Oh, yeah.
and right next to it is a copy of Rom, which was another
Yeah.
inspiration for RoboCop.
Yeah.
Anyway, wants the safe. The safe is hidden by the beer cans. RoboCop comes in, causes more damage than probably the guy would have stole in cash. But
You think he would have killed those old people?
But the great, the fuck me. Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me!
And then we see like these rubber
Yes.
bullets hitting
Yeah.
him. It's incredible.
But you got to establish how badass RoboCop is and how little fear he has, and the fact that you can't really shoot him.
Yeah.
so, straight from a robbery to a rape,
An almost rape.
an almost rape.
Near rape.
I don't-
And
were
again,
Were they gonna rape her or just shave her pubes?
well, great-
super
great
graphic.
salon.
Just
Okay.
unnervingly violent.
Barbers.
Such a obvious fucking wig.
Oh, yeah.
The classic thing with the tracking. But again, we didn't see this before. Like the Iron Man,
The
computer.
vision, yeah.
Yeah. So the tracking, the grid pattern, the readout, you didn't have that before. So when you're in theater, you're like, oh, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This is all so new. This is
Look at those graphics.
Things we take for granted now. Like, all that was optically done because they didn't do that in computers.
That looks
And
better than a Nintendo.
when they did the tracking in the warehouse and it's like it was good.
Shot in the dick. RoboCop's having a hell of a night because now the mayor is being held hostage.
One of the better scenes of the movie. The guy's freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And Corey, do you have that clip? Can you play the clip of the things that he says, his demands?
And I want a new car! And I want the city to pay for it all! What kind of car, Miller? Something with reclining leather seats that goes really fast and gets really shitty gas mileage. How about the 6000 SUX? Yeah!
But I love the scanning through the wall, the thing we haven't seen before, and you're like, oh snap! And then the arm through the wall
Mm-hmm.
is it's classic.
Yeah.
You can't escape it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good.
That movie puts that movie at another level above the ones that we're seeing
Yeah.
at that current time. And there's a lot of good shit, but those effects, that setup, that moment, again, really really high impact, very memorable.
And we're also introduced to Lieutenant Hedgecock, who's like running the police. He's kind of like the head of negotiating.
Yeah.
He'll come into play later.
Yeah, he kind of leads their SWAT team.
It's great when he comes in later.
Yeah.
RoboCop does his heat vision,
Mm-hmm.
pulls the guy through the wall just like in Dark Knight.
There's actually an interesting fact about the heat vision. Apparently, they wanted to save money.
Apparently.
Not actually heat vision. It's they painted them. They're in nude suits, and they painted them in like highly fluorescent colors, and that's what
Shit.
you see when they filmed it.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, it's not real heat vision.
That's cool.
Shit.
That's so cool.
What a nice workaround. That's really cool.
I never noticed it.
Huh.
But again, that's what makes it so amazing. If you don't notice it, then they did their job right.
Something I didn't notice for the longest time. The poster is painted.
What the? No.
It's not a photograph. It's a painting.
I got to go back and look at that. No, I feel like
That's
that
a
makes
photograph.
sense because it's
It's
him
a-
getting out of the car, right?
It's a painting. Look at it again. It really messed with my head because someone was talking about it on a Reddit thread, and everyone's brains were melting from it.
Shit. Mine's melting right now. That's
Incredible.
That's awesome, though.
I did not know that for the longest
why
time.
wouldn't you just take a photograph?
It's Hollywood, baby.
It's Hollywood, baby.
It's the 80s, cocaine.
It blew my
We're
mind.
going to paint this poster, JB. It's not going to be a photograph. It's going to be a painting. It'll blow everyone's mind. Trust me, trust me, trust me.
It's a painting that looks like a portrait. Why not just take a portrait? It's Hollywood.
It
It's
gets
Hollywood.
got to make it shinier.
Come on, JB. All right, I'm in. Let's do it. Make it happen.
So
Find an artist.
We're going into commercials again,
Yes.
where we show RoboCop hanging out with kids, and he's like telling him to stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
Then we cut to a family board game called Nukem,
Which is great.
which was in Back to the Future Part 2.
Oh.
When Marty McFly is like an older man, when he gets fired, right on the table there's the game.
Really?
Yeah,
Intentional? Or just
I don't know. It's
Of
just there.
course.
everyone was
It's
thinking about it.
intentional.
Everyone just thinks
Well, no, like
getting
Paul
nuked at the
and,
time.
and wait, who did
Zemeckis?
Zemeckis? Yeah. So they're like at a party.
Yeah.
Hey, I really like that Nukem game. You think I could use it in my movie?
20.
Why not? Sounds fantastic. We'll tie the two together.
He's the future.
It's the future.
And the next little news piece that they do, they're interviewing Bob Morton, who's kind of like climbed the corporate ladder a little bit more.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying that all crime is going to be eliminated in 40 days
Yeah.
because of this one cop.
This one cop's really cutting it down.
We go from that newscast, that interview, to Bob walking out of his office, now bragging about his new position.
With the smarmiest, typical, like stereotypical office business guy. So, and you're gonna tell the old man.
Well, first he's got to be like, yeah, I can't come out with you guys for drinks or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I got 2 models coming over.
Yeah. He's going to party tonight.
And then the guy that he's walking with
leave.
pulls his like pass into the exec's bathroom.
Welcome
And Bob's
to the
I got my own.
Real schwarmy, real 80s.
right, and
Incredible.
it's his passage.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the big time now, Peggy Hill.
He's talking shit about at the urinal with his buddy about how old Dick Jones ain't nothing. He's a pussy.
He's
blah
an
blah
old
blah.
man, he's
He's-
a pussy.
And you can see his legs
And Dick's taking a dump.
taking a shit.
Everybody else in the bathroom knows that old Dick's taking a shit, so they leave.
Yeah. My favorite is one dude takes off and he pissed himself.
And they just show the squirting, like the nervous puppy squirting as he zips. I got a meeting. And he breaks off. Like Dick's, all right, this moment is almost a Tarantino moment in the way they like turn the boiling water up to just, because Dick is so aggressive.
Mhm.
His delivery, everything about it is, I mean, it made you nervous as a viewer.
Yeah.
Like you're suddenly in Bob's place.
Yeah, I was nervous for Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
And even when Bob
Even
bucks
Bob
up,
was nervous, yeah.
yeah, when he bucks up, you don't buy it.
Mhm.
You're nervous, and you
Mhm.
know you're nervous. You're
Yeah.
sweaty right now, bitch. I can
Mhm.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was scared as shit.
and that's how you end the scene. But Dick is still on top.
Mhm.
And he runs his fingers through his hair, and
then just-
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he didn't wash.
He did not.
He didn't wash. Those are poop hands.
Yeah,
Those are stinky,
Dookie mitts.
dookie Dick Jones fingers running through his hair.
Another super memorable scene.
So we go back to the police station. Robocop is, I guess, sleeping, even though they said he never sleeps.
He's getting.
He's having a dream, so he's sleeping.
They gotta run tests, make sure everything's working optimal.
But are they? Because the scientists that are in there are like eating McDonald's, and one's reading a paper.
But then they come by and look at his scan, and they're like, "All right, he good."
All right, so he's having
This is
some flashbacks
yeah,
to
this
when
is
he
your
was
first
killed.
chance to get back to Murphy.
He's having PTSD.
There's something to Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's thinking about
His kid.
his kid when he's sitting there watching TJ Laser. On the table that he's sitting on is a copy of Rom.
Okay.
Another little like,
Just keep hinting at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about Rom. Like, what the?
Dude, I thought it was going to be cool when I was a kid, and I ordered the first 12 issues, and they were lame.
But people who like Rom are really into Rom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that was like a comic I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah.
So he's having spasms. He's freaking out.
Well, then
The
he
science-
starts flashing back to when he got killed.
Yeah, the scientists are just chilling.
Yeah.
They're missing it all. He gets up. He leaves. The scientists are like, what do we do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, call Bob.
Yeah.
Because, Bob's got the answers, right?
Yeah.
Robocop's making his way down the hallway.
Flashing back to what happened to Ed 209. They think it's going to be that same situation.
Mm-hmm.
Ann Lewis stops him. She introduces herself, and she recognizes him, and she calls him by his name.
Yeah. She's like, "Do you have a name?" Like really trying to see, what pathos.
What's still in
Left.
there?
Yeah. And then giving that name to him confuses him immediately. He was already leaving, but now he's got a little bit more investigation of himself. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Bob shows up at the police station,
Oh, yeah.
swinging his fucking dick around. Right.
Mad.
Tells Lewis, she's like, if he does anything wrong, you're fucked, and tells the chief, you're fired. I'll have your job. All this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the chief, who is your, no bullshit chief, just has to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Bob says something. One of the scientists, like, he had a dream.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't have dreams. He's product.
Yeah.
Again, taking his humanity away as far as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So from that, we go into probably my favorite scene of the whole movie. It's the gas station scene where Emil shows up on his motorcycle. The gas station attendant is supposed to be themed after Paul Verhoeven because he was into studying maps.
Okay.
He had this idea. It's like, all this studying I'm doing, if someone just came along and shot me, it'd all be for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we get this scene.
And I love the...
What are you doing, college boy?
You college boy?
You think you're smarter than me?
Think you can outthink a bullet?
But
Let's
he's-
try it.
But I love... Okay, him as a bad guy is great.
Oh, yeah. He's a good one.
And there's no stopping. There's no stopping. Whatever he does, I'm just buying every bit of it. And it's a choice of actor.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way he's playing the character. And it's every second he's on the scene until he dies.
Oh,
He is on fire the entire time. And again, bald evil guys.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Always fucking bald evil guy.
Well, he's the one that came up with his look. He showed up on set.
With
He's
his
like,
little razor shaving up.
He wanted to make himself look very strange. He has like this tiny baby mohawk, if you look for it. And then he cut his hair in such a weird pattern. And he's like, "What do you think, Paul?" He's like, "Yeah, run with it. It's cool."
But it's another great moment where you establish bad guy. Like all of the kind of four major bad guys, they all have their own moments.
Yes.
That adds to them so that you hate them more
Mm-hmm.
and you enjoy hating them.
Yeah.
RoboCop just happens to be driving by.
Good timing. He
Great
sees
timing.
criminal. He sees a crime in progress.
Yeah, so he pulls up, says, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me."
Mm-hmm. Same
Emil
exact.
automatically just recognizes, like, "Hey, we killed you," which this is like another like triggering moment for RoboCop where he's realizing he has a past
Mm-hmm.
because he has another flashback.
Yeah.
And then we blow up the gas station.
Yeah. That's
And you got to have, your 80s explosion.
Huge
is,
one.
It always, but it also, too, and this is one of my favorite things visually, is it were blue, blue, blue across the board.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your explosion, which is your heavy orange, and then RoboCop just comes out of it.
Yes.
And it's just, it takes out but everything about it, it's so epic.
Yes.
But I don't know. That's just, again,
It's iconic.
the orange spoke to me.
Again, Emil could have killed the gas station attendant,
Mm-hmm.
but had he just showed up, stole the gas, and drove off, and RoboCop just arrested him. But it's like, no, we got to blow up the fucking gas station.
Right.
Emil's
It's an
got
80s movie.
I don't know, it's causing more damage than
I mean,
the
RoboCop.
gas would have cost.
RoboCop did cost like $1 million to make, so I guess they're getting as much expense as possible out of old Detroit getting blown the fuck up. It helps build Delta City.
Yeah, it
later.
helps. Okay, he's helping destroy the city.
Yeah, it's
as well as
demolition on
clean up.
purpose.
Yeah, okay. All right. Once Emil crashes, RoboCop walks over to him and he's like,
Who are you?
"Who are you?" He doesn't answer, so he just kind of drops him. Again, head hitting concrete, like just drops him. He's dead.
Well, he did say dead or alive.
Yeah, but I just feel like that would kill somebody. Had they just got into a motorcycle accident with no helmet, you pick them up, ask them a question, they don't answer you, and then you drop them.
Yeah. Well, he got what he needed anyway out of it. I mean, he got the recording. He's got more pathos added back to him. So he was ready to. If he died, he died.
Oh, I know. I'm saying he should be dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
80s.
80s. Oh, well, I mean,
His head would have cracked open.
Murphy should have died, but he didn't.
Well, he did. They brought him back to life. He's Jesus. Robo Jesus. So
Say your prayers.
he walks back into the police station, goes into the data lab.
Passing everybody by, freaking everybody out. You ever notice that all the is he gonna hurt us? But he just goes about his business because no one can stop him.
No.
But I do love the moment where he gets like to the panel and it's just like
like a middle finger popping
Yeah,
out.
and like,
I guess
oh, hey,
it's-
oh.
Gets his little spike USB drive.
Right.
I love that part.
I love the nerd guy. You can't be back here. You look at him like, bitch. Like-
Popped it out.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then, ba-doom, ba-doom.
And I guess we have facial recognition now.
But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great. Back then, you're like, no way. I bet the FBI doesn't have that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the stranger than fiction part of it all. You're like, oh, is this what is gonna happen?
Well, and then and all the processing after that. Known associate, known associate, known associate.
Mhm.
Other than the rolling screen, which, nowadays, you can laugh at. Back then, you barely noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what computers look like in a movie, man. The screens roll.
Yeah.
But I love the process and the breakdown until they get to Murphy.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
and
he
then-
connects Emil with Sam, Nash, and Clarence.
Yeah. Clarence's gang.
And then we kind of see like scrolling through all the crimes.
He's done a lot.
Holy
Rape.
cow.
he's had some rapes in there.
A lot
Yeah.
of them. A lot of
Like,
murder.
Clarence,
a lot of
Clarence is a really bad man.
He's
really
gangster, man.
Yeah, he's straight gangster.
He's a very bad man.
Mhm.
Very, very bad.
But then he sees that he's attached or responsible for the murder of Murphy,
Mhm.
pulls up his own death certificate, find his old address, which leads us into the next scene where he goes back and visits his old house that he used to live in,
Yeah.
where now they have,
Virtual real estate agent.
yeah,
Which, hey, not too far off.
No, huh?
Yeah, pretty incredible scene. This is the scene that convinced him to do the picture, where we see him return to Paradise Lost, as he called it. Everything's gone. Every memory that he has that is now coming back in fruition. TJ Laser, his wife's love, the picture. I guess probably
The admiration of his child.
right. Everything there, and he's just seething.
why was the picture already burned?
I'm guessing the wife burnt it.
There's like a
Yeah.
section of like stuff on the kitchen counter that was all burnt.
And then they wouldn't have cleaned it out before they sold the house. No, I paused on that too. I was like,
Yeah. I mean, you get the dead flowers, obviously, because oh, we're so sorry for your husband. Maybe she saw it and burnt it. Maybe the sun burnt it. Who knows? Something happened there.
Well, he crushes it.
What was the name of that street he lived on?
Penrose.
Primrose.
He gets angry, punches the virtual real estate agent, and then we go right into a nightclub scene.
The most techno tech music ever.
and there's Leland Palmer just getting down.
Yeah, Ray Wise cutting a rug.
Very 80s to be 2029. Wasn't
And,
it?
and
I
he
was like,
looks so
I thought it was a
different from
picture.
everybody
Yeah.
else in the club. It's like,
Hey, Grandpa.
hey, I'm bringing my dad's friend to the club tonight. He looks a lot like Leland Palmer.
Well, hold on. Paul Verhoeven is also dancing
And he's having a fun
Oh,
time.
yeah,
in
yeah.
that crowd.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a topless woman too? There's 2 topless women in there.
Were there topless women? I don't know. I'm so fixated on Robocop out of place in that place, so it just looks very
it's a
amusing.
weird club
Yeah,
too because
I
it's
didn't
like
see no
a
titties in the club.
staircase down into like a very small, like little bitty dance floor.
Playing the most industrial tech.
And then when they cut to him, he's like got his Dick Tracy hair, and he's like totally not dressed for the area.
Oh no.
But then there's another great scene where you establish him
And then he tries to pull the gun on him, knocks it away. Someone else catches it,
and
Starts partying with
starts
it. Like, yeah.
partying. Like,
And then Nash kicks him in the dick. Which
Wait.
there's nothing there.
Where's the gun? Can we party with a gun?
No, we can't party with a gun.
Fuck! I have a gun and I'm partying.
the picture. Put the picture.
So anyway, RoboCop drags Nash out by his hair.
Yes.
Very painful.
Ah!
We are at Bob Morton's house.
Another one of the greatest scenes in the whole movie.
Oh, having a fun time.
He's doing cocaine and partying with
Bitches leave.
models.
Models.
Two ladies.
2 models of great intelligence.
I just
and
thought they was
Oh yeah, they're smart.
just thought there was 2 whores.
No, he
they're
says models.
Yeah.
Bitches wasn't them.
Hey, she's like, yeah, smart. Whenever I start thinking of things, I just get so horny.
Wait, you're not paying enough attention to me. Let me put this cocaine on my tits.
Well,
Okay, I'll do cocaine off you. Save some for me. Bob's about to get some.
Yeah, but Bob took too long to get the pussy, though. I mean, that shit took forever. How much coke did you have to snort in the 80s just to start fucking?
I don't know.
Depends on your tolerance, I guess.
Okay. I don't know.
Not a
a
big
lot.
fan, I'm not a big fan of the cocaine. So.
Sorry, Beasley. Go ahead.
I
I was
on your
like,
tolerance.
damn. Get the fucking. He ain't even.
You know, I'd like to try some of that cocaine.
I was like, yeah,
He's having a ball. He's
I
getting
thought
some
that shit took
sushi.
forever, man. I was like, he ain't getting no pussy after all that shit.
And he doesn't.
Nah.
Doorbell rings. Bob gets up to get it,
He thinks it's the champagne.
and Clarence is standing there with his gun,
First
the
thing
Desert
he says.
Eagle,
Mm-hmm.
another Desert Eagle, and bitches leave. Bitches leave.
Are you gonna call me Bobby?
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
And they knew. They knew they was bitches.
Yeah.
And it was time to leave.
Mhm.
They knew.
Yeah.
And they did it well.
Yeah.
So Clarence attaches a suppressor to his Desert Eagle. And shoots Bob 3 times in the leg.
Oof. And
Legs.
yeah, painful shots. It look, yeah.
Yeah, look very painful. Then he's like, it's the future. Let me pull out this DVD.
CD-ROM.
Pops in the DVD, and we see Dick Jones.
Well, hey, Bob. I guess you're on your knees right about now.
And Bob is begging for his life. He's like, I'll pay you double whatever he's paying you. Clarence doesn't care, pulls out a very futuristic-looking grenade.
Timed grenade with
Has a little digital clock on it.
Sticks his tongue through the pin.
just diabolical.
Gets a little sexual with it. Sets it down, walks out.
And there's a countdown. And you're living with Bob for the countdown as Dick basically says, I won and you're about to die.
Your time is up.
And
Boom. Into the next scene.
I feel so bad for him though, because it's like you kind of like Bob, but you hate him at the same
you
time.
kind of like him.
He's very
He's
likable.
playing their game, and he's the upstart. So you're always going to root for the upstart.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to thump the old man on this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the old man wins.
But you just feel so bad when he's reaching for that grenade and he sees it tumble over. And you're like, oh.
And another one of those like, dude, just get it. Come on, man, you got it.
And just toss it.
And it's a big grenade.
It's a huge
It's a
grenade.
serious grenade.
So we're into the drug warehouse,
Yes.
and we're having white powder
Terribly poured into
poured
these
in.
little.
Yeah, they're very wasteful with their.
There's probably so much
It's
coke
the
on the
80s.
floor.
There's so much of it that they
Right.
don't care.
Is it odd that they're putting it in glass jars?
No, That's how you
Nobody was
distribute
naked
cooking.
because normally in movies like that,
Right, they're wearing
they're
towels.
wearing towels, and the ladies got their boobies out.
Now in the sequel, they show them, I think, in bras and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, maybe at the time they were like, "This ain't how you do it." And he's like, "What? What are you talking about? This is not how
No,
you
this is
package the
before it
drugs."
happened. Just like there's somebody that sucks that fucks up everything for everybody.
Yeah,
So when people started shoplifting things, now we have to cut them out of those big gnarly pieces of plastic. It's the same way. With cocaine.
so they made it.
But until somebody fucked it up for everybody, we used to be able to wear clothes while we packaged our cocaine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Now we have to be naked because of that asshole.
yeah.
Okay,
it's a corporate thing.
a little bit of drug
Based on
history.
Tylenol.
So Clarence is wanting to buy drugs, and he wants them at a discounted rate. And he's like, "If you're gonna be running drugs in my city,
Yeah,
I'm the fucking guy. You can't go around me."
gets a sniff of the wine.
That was kind of weird, was it not?
It's an intimidating move, and it's a great one.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck your wine.
Dip him in his fingers right
Yeah.
in it. It's
And
my
then-
shit. That's
well,
my
the-
shit.
The guy grabbed the glass and drank the wine.
As
They're
in,
negotiating.
As if to say, up yours.
They're
I don't
negotiating.
care.
While they're negotiating on the price of drugs, Robocop is kicking
Wait,
down
you're
the door.
leaving out the great tense moment where it feels like the drug deal situation's going to go bad and all the guns
Yeah.
come out, and then you have Clarence like, guns, guns, guns.
Clarence has got less guys.
Yeah.
They're intimidated by them.
Clearly, Clarence was outnumbered with them fucking guns, but he ain't care though.
No.
But both his guys had their guns pointed at the main guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Of course, he's gonna be like, okay,
Yeah, but like that guy's
But
got a
did you-
whole.
Did you see what the guy
factory.
had though?
yes,
Yeah.
but the boss would have to die.
Yeah.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
Let's make a
Come
deal.
on, we're all bad guys here.
None of us are good.
It's 2028.
and the setup, the banging on the door is just like when he's firing the gun in the range. It's like, doom, doom.
I love how comical the door is because it's like,
it's like bulging at the seams.
it's like a rubber door being hit like a
But
cartoon.
it leads to one of the RoboCop scene.
Oh yeah,
The scanning, the placing, the turning of the gun. This is pre-equilibrium.
Oh yeah,
You know, it's dope as hell.
RoboCop Matrix. Like
Yeah.
he's walking through there. He's blind shotting them, no scoping. Like
Did you notice that he has a chance to shoot Clarence, but he doesn't? He turns and he shoots
Pussy.
one of the other bad guys in his clique.
yeah, he takes
has
out the Asian dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guessing he wanted Clarence for himself,
yeah.
either by revenge motive
Right?
or he knew there's someone above him.
He will serve justice.
Yeah.
Pussy.
After all the bad guys are dead, Clarence thinks he's going to get away by jumping onto the top of his office, which
Goes right through it.
just goes right through the ceiling.
Ah, shit.
Lands in the office, and this RoboCop starts to throw him through panes of glass.
Okay.
That explode before
What
he
is
goes
this
in it.
shit? Shit, he throws him through what? 3, 4 glass? Like, where did he find all these full frame glass windows to throw him through? But it's great.
His face gets so messed up. I love it.
And RoboCop doesn't start recording until after he reads him his rights.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm going to beat the hell out of you. Once I read your rights, then we're back to the books. Like, that's how it's done.
He turned his
And I loved
It
it.
really is the future.
he
with
turned his
cops.
body
It
cam
really
on.
is the future with cops. That's shit.
Hold on, I'm going to mess you up a little bit.
I don't know how this
Yeah,
happened.
cut it on.
I don't know what happened. This was recorded. Louis,
Clarence
out
basically,
of memory.
straight out the gate, as soon as he knows RoboCop has him, he's like, Dick Jones is, I work for Dick Jones. He owns the cops.
OCP runs the cops.
You're
It's
a
Dick
cop.
Jones.
Whoops.
You're a cop.
And then there's a conflict.
Yeah.
And so then he takes him in.
Oh, love the scene.
Love there's like 20 epic scenes that are unforgettable.
Yeah.
That I knew were like, and I hadn't seen RoboCop in years.
Mm-hmm.
And when the scene starts to roll around, I was like, I know what's going to happen next. And it's so dope because Clarence, again, one of the coolest bad guys ever,
Mm-hmm.
takes him in, book him for what? He's a cop killer. And then he turns around like he's done, right? No, he's not done. Clarence just spits on the
The
whatever.
gnarliest.
Yeah, just give me my fucking phone call. And he has
blood
all
everywhere.
the great lines.
Ugh.
And it's visceral and it's good.
Yeah.
And it makes you hate him that much more.
He made the captain look like a pussy. I'm like, damn, you gonna let him do that shit? Like,
Well, the captain just has to take it the whole time.
He should have.
Everyone's always yelling at the captain.
He ain't got no cops left. He's got to keep him happy.
Right there.
Yeah.
We go from that to RoboCop going to OCP headquarters. He's going to arrest Dick Jones.
Yep.
And I don't know if you noticed, but the music that's playing as he's walking to the office, Dick Jones is like tapping to the music on his desk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my office. Yeah, the RoboCop's on his way.
So RoboCop enters Dick Jones's office, very cavalier. He's like, well, go ahead.
What can I do for
Arrest
you,
me.
officer?
Arrest me.
Yeah.
And we find out that RoboCop has another
Directive.
directive.
Directive 4.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop.
Where he can't.
He didn't know about this directive.
He
No,
didn't.
It's hidden from
We
his
didn't know
programming.
about this directive.
It's revealed to us.
Dick Jones brings in Ed 209.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we get our little robot face-off. And we also get a rocket on a string. Still good.
2028.
Hey, they were doing pretty good.
But the taking of the firing arm and pushing it into the other arm and blowing it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, RoboCop does have the stones.
Phil
Right.
Tippett working his butt off.
Oh, one thing. We did not mention this. Okay, when Ed 209 first appears, right? And he goes into active mode,
Mm-hmm.
the distorted lion or
Oh, yeah.
bear or animal noises
Yes.
that go, you know, to make it look more menacing. And it's great when it comes around to this part
Oh, yeah.
because, all right,
RoboCop makes it to a stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
Goes down the steps, like a normal person. But
on
for
the
some
run,
reason,
but on the run.
But Ed 209 wasn't designed to take stairs.
And I love
Little
the,
chicken
He
feet.
defeated
testing
this
it, that-
thing with just going downstairs.
but then when Ed 209 falls and ends up on his back, it's like, wee!
Squealing like a pig.
I was crying like a little bit.
Yeah. He's kicking his feet with all his frustration and everything.
Incredible.
Dick Jones, while this is going on, Dick Jones, he makes a phone call to Lieutenant Hedgecock, calls him personally, and wants the SWAT team there.
So before we jump into that scene, we're talking about sound design and things like that. So this movie won Best Sound Design for an Oscar, and it's some of the best sounds ever. Like, I just think about the footsteps of RoboCop, the choo, choo, that
and and all the
animal noises, everything, like a pure symphony of sound design. I love it. It's just every time that's all I think about.
in the theater. It was just you were kind of like whenever the guns were very much in front,
Mm-hmm.
but it was not. It was completely natural, and the way he was firing his gun, that was a new sound.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was up at that level.
Yeah.
And okay. If you'll look at a lot of '80s movies, it seems awfully 2 to 4 track.
Yeah.
That's all you got. That's not how this movie felt when it came to the sound design.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 tracks.
And then with the stop motion, probably one of the last movies to really use stop motion before everything changed in about 93 and 91 and 93.
I can't think of anything else past that.
Yeah, it's like one of the last, because Phil Tippett's working on it, and he's like the last good guy to do stop motion.
I remember when he died.
He's still alive.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he just released a movie that won Best Animated or was nominated for Best Stop Motion.
No, we'll edit that out because I'll sound stupid.
Phil said, "Surprise, I'm still alive."
No, he said, "Surprise, I'm still alive."
But they had the best guy working the biz doing it.
And also too, the Ed 209, his head looked like an old-fashioned radio speaker, or not speaker, but radio microphone.
He was themed after a killer whale.
Yeah, I can see that.
A killer whale mixed with a 30s microphone.
With Radio Shack.
And just imagine how cool the scene would have been with Arnold in it. That's all I'm saying.
he's Ed 209.
So we go from
Freeze.
he's just defeated Ed 209 by taking the stairs, and he goes out into the parking garage where Lieutenant Hedgecock got there super fucking fast.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how long it took Robocop to get down all the stairs.
Well, he's slow.
With an entire regiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They open fire.
Wait, there's the doof, 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 doof. But it goes back to Robocop's like, what now?
Yeah.
And it's a Frankenstein complex.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You know, he's innocent, but everyone sees him as evil, and now they're told that they've got to take him out.
Yeah.
And the cops step in.
This is the torches.
Remember shirtless, not in good shape cop, and the other cop's like, but he's a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we've been ordered to take him out.
Yeah.
And they're within the cops. They were just recessed to all the cops that are firing at him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this dark man scene where it's just like, oh, no, why? I'm your friend. Why would you shoot me on y'all?
No, it is like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
You're right. It's the torches. This is the scene where they're shooting at him and he's escaping.
Misunderstood monster.
They fucking him up too, man.
Oh,
Well, and I do love the clank.
Yeah.
him
Clank.
going, yeah, I love
Starts
it.
going
Clank.
down each
Yeah.
floor of the garage, and then Officer Lewis, she shows up, calls him Murphy.
Yeah.
He gets in the car. She takes him away from.
And then they start shooting at
They
her,
still
too.
blasting.
Yeah.
They blasting at the car. Yep.
Then we go into commercials, where we get the more stop animation with a dinosaur,
Quirk?
and we're advertising the 61000 SUX.
No, it's a 6000 SUX.
What did I say?
61000 XUX.
Oh, 61000. It does sound cooler.
Yeah.
Sounds cooler.
The new 6.
Just a little bit worse. Just
It
a little
gets
bit worse.
really shitty gas mileage.
It gets 8.2 miles per gallon.
One highway, 0 city.
Then we go into a news broadcast of defense laser in space malfunctioned and destroyed 10,000 acres in Santa Barbara, and 2 former presidents were killed.
I guess mocking the Star Wars program that Reagan was trying to do.
Whoops.
It's right there. It's right in that time period. You're right.
Oh, wait a minute,
Why
second. Okay, the last commercial that plays is talking about the police officers going on strike.
Okay, so we find out they're on strike now.
They're going on strike at midnight.
Okay.
And then we go to the OCP offices where Clarence has showed up. They're repairing everything that from the robot fight.
What happened in here?
Clarence is walking through there like he don't give a shit. He's got his suit on. He's chewing his gum. He's got his
Scars
hands-
all over his face.
No,
holding a unlit cigarette.
the background, you hear, hey, give me that hammer.
And he goes up to the
Receptionist.
receptionist, who is his wife in real life.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Barbara.
taking the gum out of his mouth and
putting
sticking it
on
on her ID.
On her name tag. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got to meet with Dick Jones, but get this done. Maybe you can fit me in.
Yeah.
You can keep the gum.
So grody.
And then he walks in like no one can touch him. Hey, Dickie boy, how's tricks?
And Dick Jones is very upset with him because he didn't kill RoboCop. He's like, he's got you recorded. They can use that in court. You're fucking up my shit.
You built this robot. How is it my problem?
And I love that the criminal, one of the most, I guess, notorious criminals, can just walk in and everyone's just kind of fine with it.
Well, it's the future.
Yeah. It's the future.
But
And he's like, look at my face, Dick.
Yeah, he says Dick so good in it.
Look at my face, Dick.
He leans in.
Yeah. Look at these scars.
But it breaks down like, look, take the robot out. Once we get in these 2 million workers that are living in trailers,
I'm gonna get him so
they're gonna
drugged up.
want so much pussy and drugs and gambling that you're gonna be in charge.
Well,
And
I think we're
Clarence
going to be
is like,
friends, Dicky boy.
No, he goes, I think we're gonna be great friends, Richard.
That's right. He calls him Richard. And he's like, well, I'm going to need some more firepower. Do you have any access to military-grade weapons?
He says, we are the military.
We are the military.
And he gives him a tracking device with a LED light up blinking in it, which I love.
And there's the one where it's like the red and the yellow and the different colors whenever and it's just that deek, deek, deek.
Solving problems. No one will notice this.
Well, you notice it now.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
then, you noticed it was just a red light blinking.
That's
that
all
was
you
supposed
needed.
to be a display, but you didn't care.
Yeah.
Because it was the 80s, and this movie technically was further along than most of the things you had seen at the time.
Oh, at this point, you're all in. So.
Oh, no, you are wowzers.
Yeah.
No way, he took the gun out of his leg. Did you see him take the gun out of his leg? How did he do that?
It is pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
I mean, I still think it's pretty sick that he took the gun out of his leg.
I mean, it's a futuristic gun holster.
There was, all right, this movie did this with technology. This movie does this. And everybody kept, like, upping the game. And every time, that was part of the thrill of going to the theater, was like, what cool sci-fi thing am I going to see now?
Like, that's problem solving. They didn't have to. Someone's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool? And they were like, holy shit.
The gun's going to come out of his leg.
And, like, everyone was just like, like, they just dumbfounded when they filmed it and everything. They were just like, holy shit.
This is amazing.
I'm guessing the toys had the gun in the leg too.
If it didn't,
I don't remember.
they probably didn't even give him that gun. They probably gave him like the big goofy bazooka.
Corey, I was 17 at the time. I didn't play with toys.
They probably gave him like a
I
weird
was riding skateboard.
weapon he would never use, or something from like part 3, where
He pulls out some nunchucks.
Speaking of toys from earlier, do you remember when RoboCop was on WCW in the cage?
who'd he help? Goldberg,
Sting.
That's right.
I did
Yeah.
not see this. Now, I do remember
Oh.
having RoboCop in Mortal Kombat, and doing the combo to get the gun out of the leg pissed me off. I remember that.
No, RoboCop is hung in a cage, I think.
He had to pull the bars apart.
No, Sting is in the cage. RoboCop comes
Sting's in
out.
the cage. RoboCop comes out and
He
breaks
frees
the
him.
cage.
He frees him. That's right.
Oh my God, it's RoboCop!
I gotta see that.
And RoboCop just comes out down the entrance, walks
it's
down the
good.
aisle, bends the bars, and Sting can get out. And
no,
do something.
there's Arnie moments in WWF or WWE. There's Trump moments. Do you remember the Trump
Oh
moment?
yeah,
Oh, there's so many.
Vince
Yeah.
McMahon had to shave his head after. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're talking about
All right,
RoboCop.
let's get back to RoboCop.
So we're going back to the steel mill.
Louis
Lewis drives her car up. Time has passed.
Yes.
RoboCop's already at the steel mill. She's bringing him his shit.
Yeah.
She's got a bag. She goes upstairs.
Repair kit.
He's got a gun. Got the baby food. We got a little drill. This is where he's going to take his helmet off.
Cops are on strike. Yeah.
Shit's hit the fan.
Yeah.
She's not going to like what she sees. Hey, Murphy.
Them bolts are deep inside of his
Right,
head.
right.
Holy crap.
But it's the only,
You may not
it's
like
the
what you
only
see.
moment of intimacy
Mm-hmm.
in the entire film,
Yeah.
other than the wife saying that he loves you.
Mhm.
And the fact that she sleeps there by the fire and he has the moment, it's like there's a little bit of human left in him.
Oh, I love that scene because he sees himself for the first time, and of course it's like a mirror that's warped. So it's
And
like,
dirty.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
so he's not even fully seeing what's left of him, but it's his projection of seeing a monster.
It's not me. It is me.
And she goes to try to comfort him, and he's like, "No, leave me alone."
Leave
Well,
me
no,
alone.
she says it's good to see you again, Murphy.
Yeah,
Right, and then he replies with, "Murphy had a wife.
yeah.
What happened to them?"
Like he doesn't even see himself human. Yeah,
And then she gives the backstory. You know, they moved on, and he goes, "I can feel them,
yeah.
but I can't see them."
I can't remember them.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just cold. Another, it takes you right back,
Yeah,
and nothing is working for poor Murphy. There's nothing. He's got. There's no sunshine.
Yeah.
oh yeah. He's just sitting there, like,
Yeah, he's been turned on by everyone. You know, he can't even do his job.
yeah.
His family's gone. He's got no penis. It's rough.
It's a rough day for Murphy.
No, I mean, okay, all right. What guy
No Robocock.
watching this movie was like, "Yeah, dude, they took his penis."
Mm.
Like,
You know, I never thought about that.
They took his cock.
really?
Never dawned on me.
Well, I mean, maybe it was 17 and my penis was extremely important to me then as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be like, look, if you're going to make me a cyborg, like, can I keep my penis?
Yeah.
Like, we saved the penis. And, you know, like, what do we need to save the penis for? Like, cut it off. No. Keep it.
Yeah.
How would it work?
It doesn't matter.
Well, they kind of play on that in part twos.
It doesn't matter. I
I
just
just want
want
to
a
keep my
flaccid
fucking penis.
hanging off my cyborg body.
Right.
All right, that's weird.
Out in the open.
There's some cut scenes from part two where he walks by some showers and he longingly looks at like a woman in the showers. So it's like he still wants to fuck, but he doesn't have the
Well, the
ability.
brain.
That's awful.
What was he made for? Nothing.
Why am I here?
So, from that depressing scene, we go to a very fun scene where Emil is sitting
mind fuck you.
on his truck watching the
Demolition Man.
I'd buy that for $1 show. People are breaking into places, everything's loud, so he takes his liquor bottle, crashes it through the store window so he can turn the volume up on the TV. Clarence pulls up.
It is brand new.
Actually, Sam
6,000 SUX.
There we go.
Sam has one. Got a new one. When he got out of jail, he's like, it was sitting out there waiting on me.
same car you do, Clarence. Just got out of jail. Waiting outside for me was a 6,000 XUX. I'm the black guy.
Hamming it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sam reminds me of Theo from Die Hard. 'Cause Theo got on my fucking nerves. I was so happy
He
when
reminds me of
I was
the
so
dude
happy.
from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Him too. I remember. I was so happy when Argyle knocked his ass
87,
out.
weird year for black
It
guys.
reminds me of that kid from oh man, what was it? You're so cool, Brewster.
So, that was Fright Night.
Yeah, Fright Night, yeah.
He took
Clarence,
lessons
he's
from
like,
that
well,
kid.
I got a new toy. He pulls out the, what is it?
Rocket gun.
Railgun.
It was called a,
Whoa, a new toy! Can I play?
it's called the Cobra Assault Cannon.
He got like 6 of them
And they
too.
proceed to take 5 minutes of the film for these guys to basically just get erect shooting it.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
the first thing Clarence does is blow up Holmes's car.
So fucked up.
But when they
Sam was mad as hell too.
when they hand it to Emil, it's the greatest one where it's just like boom. Ah, I like it.
Yeah.
Sam goes, "Give it to me, you faggot." And,
another one. Another slur. 87 was just throw it in
Give it
there.
to me.
But you know that street that they were shooting on was like, it was all going to be demoed. That's like a real, like, street, real buildings, everything they were blowing up.
Yeah,
Those weren't sets.
they said Paul was just he would come on set and it would just blow the sets up and they're like,
Just blow it up.
yeah, just blow the shit up.
Dude, what a great day as a director. What a great night to walk the set. What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna blow a bunch of stuff.
blow it up.
Shit.
What a great day to be on set in general.
Right?
You know?
Right?
Just everything's blowing up.
What did you do? Well, we set up for an hour and a half and then we blew up a car. Then we just blew
In
up
the
the
side
side
of
of
a
a building. Yeah. It was great, dude. Look at my little phone.
Real effects, man. Real
So,
script.
Practicals.
That little locator that y'all were making fun of earlier. Clarence pulls that out, tells Nash, he's like, oh, he's at the steel mill. Let's go.
He's in the steel mill. Let's go. All right, cut the horse shit! We're moving out!
They go for the steel mill.
Right. It's early morning. Lewis is sleeping on a...
Yeah, what was she sleeping on? Some pipes?
Pile of things.
I thought it was just Barb.
And with her weird 80s curly hair.
RoboCop starts to stack up the baby food,
Yes.
and he starts shooting at it, which wakes her up, which is a horrible way to wake somebody up. And she doesn't really seem to care. She gets up, she helps him learn how to aim again.
Yeah, his targeting
With,
system's
again,
off.
an intimate moment, a human moment,
Mm-hmm.
but yet he's mechanical.
Aim for me.
Paul said that he hated, didn't want any romance between the two of them. That's why her hair is short. Also, that's why there's baby faces on those bottles, because he wanted them to destroy. Like, there's no way they're ever getting together.
Oh, killed the. Yeah,
But he's
killed the baby.
speaking very softly to her.
So then the bad guys show up.
Just rolling in.
Just roll in. The sun is rising.
Same truck.
Dun dun.
And then cars and everything.
Yeah, they're in the truck in the 600 SUX.
They set up. They split up. This time they split up to find RoboCop.
Again, done in a very dynamic, industrial way.
And he tells Lewis to leave.
Yes.
She's like, no, we're partners.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to stay. So as all the bad guys get out, RoboCop throws a piece of, I think, the mirror that she showed him his face on. He throws it, kind of test out what kind of weapons they have. They all turn and just blow the holy shit out of this wall.
Guns. 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 Guns.
And then RoboCop says, looking for me? They all turn, and he shoots Joe,
Yep.
which I've been calling Sam.
It's okay.
Oops. This is the guy who laughs that you...
Yeah, black guy.
But they start shooting up at RoboCop, and he just kind of like walks as everything's blowing up around him.
Jaunty.
Yeah. Clarence gets in his car. He takes off. Emil gets in his truck. He's going to try to hit RoboCop,
Mm-hmm.
but RoboCop kind of does his little...
Jaunt step.
He crashes into the toxic waste.
Which dumps out of the back of
The truck.
vehicle. And then here just comes Emil just like...
1980s toxic waste.
And dude, like the
Toxic
makeup
waste was
on
all the
that...
rage.
Well, like it hanging off of
pretty
his-
good, right?
I mean,
It was good
it's-
makeup,
It's
yeah.
good.
Good.
And it was another one of those visceral moments where I'm watching the movie, I'm like...
Yeah.
You get him
But then,
rolling out.
but then he walks up to Leland Palmer. He's like, Lee, like, get away from me.
That shit is gross.
That's Nash. He walks up to Nash.
Yeah.
Leland Palmer.
Ray Wise. I was going to call him
So,
the same.
well, there were like 3 people from Twin Peaks in this movie.
Lewis is going after Clarence. They got kind of like a car chase going on. And then this is where Emil like steps out. And then he just splatters on Clarence's car.
The separation of his head from his body when it hits the windshield. I mean, like, again, probably the guy in the theater was just like, Jesus. And I didn't laugh at that when I was like, but I thought it was kind of funny that his head just kind of slid off.
Oh, yeah. And Clarence is just kind of like,
But after he crashes into Emil, he splatters all over his car. He hits some debris. Car flips, goes into a big body of like, I guess it's just a massive like.
water reserve left in the mill. Yeah. The rating board in this movie, I could just imagine, was just like,
Right?
Apparently, they had to submit this movie like 12 times.
I could see it.
It had a rated
I'm
X.
serious.
It got rated X the first time they gave it a rating.
So incredibly violent. Even now.
Clarence crashes in like the muddy water. Lewis gets out. Clarence pops out of the car, shoots her several times. She falls down the embankment into the water.
we get the best shot, I think, in the movie.
What, of Clarence spitting the tooth out?
No.
Which is great.
I thought that was his gum because he's always chewing gum.
I thought it was one of his teeth.
Well, it's a shot of RoboCop literally
Another Jesus shot. He's
walking on water. I love that shot so much. He's just like, "Rawr!"
But as that's going on, Nash is up above going into the like crane control room.
Mhm.
RoboCop says, "I'm not arresting you anymore." Clarence is kind of like,
Wait a minute.
you know,
You're a cop.
yeah. Like, wait a minute.
You can't shoot me. Come on.
As he's doing that, Nash is able to maneuver the claw holding all the steel over RoboCop, drops it on him.
This scene's incredible.
What do you say? I got him, man.
I got him! Got him, Clarence!
And then Lewis is like,
Blows.
tick, boom.
Yeah, she grabs the Cobra salt cannon,
Yeah.
blows up the whole control room for the crane. Clarence grabs a long piece of steel with a sharp end, goes after RoboCop, starts hitting him with it, eventually stabs him in the heart.
The Christ spear.
Cranking it around.
And this scene was so visceral as a kid for me watching it, and just watching him protect himself in that wax, and the music's like, duh, dun. And then he gets stabbed right through the chest, and it's so gnarly because he's like, ah! And I'm wondering if it's actually hurting him or not.
Yeah, because how does he feel pain?
I don't know. So that's the only part I've always
Well,
wondered.
it went through something organic, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
His USB spike comes out, which is the hand Clarence blew off in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about
Puts
that.
it through his neck.
And it's
right?
the gnarliest jugger.
Yeah, just
It just
nice. Yeah, that was
it was
just
very
jumps.
like Tarantino Rodriguez. Just,
yeah.
See the blood guy just going like, taking a whole bucket.
Then he calls over to Lewis. He's like, "Are you all right?"
I'm
She's
messed
like,
up.
I'll be okay. He's like, "They'll fix you. They fix everything."
Yeah. I'm real messed up.
We go right from that
They'll fix
to
everything.
OCP.
OCP. So this movie, I love this movie because it just wraps the fuck up.
It does.
Like,
Yep.
it's like, we are done. We are getting out of this movie real quick. We get to OCP. He's got the super gun
Dick Jones is talking to the board about how they're gonna have Ed 209s
all over.
all over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the main.
We fixed the problem. We're gonna have them. I'm gonna keep my wheels
And
going.
he knows this thing doesn't work properly.
He
And
don't care.
He's relying on that because then they can sell more parts.
Yeah. 20 years worth of just tech being sold.
There's your build-up.
Yeah.
Robocop pulls up in the Taurus,
Yeah.
gets out,
Ed 209 is just like,
ventilates the Ed 209. But I love
He shoots him twice with
Yes.
the falling over where you realize that the body's not actually there. It's just the feet, and the foot falls over, and it's just like
yeah, the little twitch
Yeah.
of it.
little things like that.
What's
take
also
this-
cool about that shot,
He died like a dog.
you see RoboCop entering the lobby
Mm-hmm.
between the legs of Ed 209 before he falls over. That's also a nice little
Very
touch.
The Graduate.
Very, very impressive shot. Yes, of the blending of the two.
So RoboCop hops in the elevator. He's going up to the boardroom.
Dun, 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 dun.
Swings open.
Doors open, just like in the beginning with Ed 209.
Mm-hmm.
The old man's like, what do you have for us, officer?
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out his USB spike,
Mm-hmm.
sticks it in the computer.
Plays the evidence.
We see Dick Jones talking about how he had
Had to take out Bob Morton.
had to take out Bob Morton.
I love how nobody was scared. Like when he busted in the room, they were just like, "Hey, it's RoboCop. Hey, what you got for us?"
Hello,
Like,
officer.
Yeah, it was like, yeah,
When every other scene, when the technology entered the room, people were
Yeah.
like, eh.
yeah. Except that
Remember-
remember,
remember-
RoboCop. What you got for us?
Remember, they saw Ed 209 annihilate a guy and said, "Someone call an ambulance."
Yeah.
Mr. Kenny. I think his name was Mr. Kenny.
And they're like, check his pulse.
Like, what do you mean, check his pulse?
Like there's nothing left.
Like, he's been shot like with a 50 cal like 30 times.
Once this video plays, Dick Jones goes over to that box, grabs that Desert Eagle, grabs old man, holds him hostage. Old man tells him he's fired, so that means RoboCop can shoot him.
And now Directive 4 is no longer valid.
Since he's no longer an employee.
Which brings up the worst stop animation moment in 80s history.
So they were running out of money, and the special effects artists and him were
Literally
drunk.
were drunk and did it in a night.
Yeah, they shot
They
that.
were just
scene.
sitting there drinking, and they did the stop animation of Dick falling out.
He's got these long Freddy arms.
Yeah.
They were so wasted. They're like, it's good enough.
Yeah,
It's
man,
only gonna
it's-
be on the screen for a second.
it's bad.
It looks terrible in
It's
4K.
awful.
In 4K, it looks
it's so
terrible.
awful.
But I do love, and I don't know the actor, but he's like the other hench guy who's Bob Morton's friend.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah.
He's
yeah.
so into it. He's like,
so is
"Get
that
him."
the
He's
way
so
to go ahead.
excited.
He's like, yes. Like
He's probably next in line.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. He
Yeah,
does
yeah.
because in the sequel he's the next in command. So, but he's so giddy. Like it's so enjoyable watching his downfall because he was mad that Bob got taken out. You can see his little face was like, "You're the one that took out my friend."
You remember in New Jack City when he throws him down the stairwell and is it Judge Ryan? Wait, who plays the punk rock guy?
Judd Nielsen from
But all I'm saying is
from the Breakfast Club.
yeah. And when he throws him down, he just goes,
Yeah, and he laughs.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we get the humanity restored part. I love this.
Yeah, the old man says, "What's your name, son?"
Murphy.
And you just see him and he smirks. He
And
does
then-
his gun.
RoboCop.
And then he walks barely not even off camera. They haven't let him fully exit frame and it cuts to the blankest RoboCop, not even like the full logo.
RoboCop. in bold, like
Bold white letters.
Arial bold.
Full white letters, RoboCop. Bitches.
They're like, we're out. We're not even.
It wraps up so
Robocop.
nicely.
Oh, perfect. I mean, tight.
Revenge is a dish best of cold.
What's everyone's favorite scene in this film? Let's start with Face. What's your favorite scene?
All right, so mine will have to be when Robocop shot the guy in the dick, and then when Ed 209 lit Mr. Kenny up.
Yeah.
It's a great scene.
Oh, it's
That was
incredible.
hilarious, man.
Wasn't there a wrestler named Mr. Kennedy?
No, it's Mr. Kenny.
There was.
Mr. Kenny.
Especially Kenny.
There was Mr. Kennedy.
What's your
Yeah,
favorite
Mr.
scene?
Kennedy.
What's your favorite scene, Corey?
When he helped Sting break out of the cage.
Oh yeah, I like that part too. That was really good. Beasley, what was
No,
your
it's got to be the very beginning when you see the two guys' asses in the showers.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's probably
real
mine.
hot.
My favorite scene is the gas station scene
Yeah,
because the Shell sign says hell after it's all over with.
yeah. And he's walking through fire. Love it. That's awesome.
It's brutal.
Matt.
When they get the cannon gun and he's like, I like it. That's a great scene. Actually, there's tons of memorable scenes, but the most visceral one is the gun torture,
Yeah.
the shooting in the hand. You don't ever forget that scene.
Mm-hmm.
What's your least favorite scene?
No, it's the shooting of the hand. Least favorite.
What's your least favorite?
Well, my least favorite.
What's the scene you're like that could be cut out?
Oh no, you can't cut out the hand scene. It's just so visceral.
You don't ever want to watch the scene again. It's just so bad you hate it.
I don't have any.
There's not one.
Yeah, I
of
don't
those.
have one,
Yeah.
man.
I don't have
If
any.
you had to pick one,
If I had to pick one,
yeah, you got to cut a scene out of the
The
movie.
man ass.
I guess you could probably.
Corey won't want to watch it.
I guess if you had
Yeah,
to,
but I'm out.
you could probably take out the second news anchor scene.
No,
You probably don't.
No, because
no,
that's
dude.
If you had to cut out something, that would be what
I would say there's nothing that can be cut out of this film.
No, it's a very tight film, but someone disagrees with that. I think it's very
obviously the ending, how it's tight.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you had to remove a scene, what would you remove?
It's fat like ham bone and
It's a hard question.
tight like
Yeah.
nut booty.
I mean, my favorite scene in there is the one where we get to see him with his helmet off. I think that's my favorite sequence in the movie. The next favorite sequence is I love the toxic waste scene because it's just
I was about to say, all jokes aside, I like the man ass scene, but the toxic waste is probably my favorite
That's
part.
probably my
because it's
second
just at
favorite
that
scene.
point we're so far.
Well, and it's also like, what else can they do? What other
It's like,
graphic,
dude,
horrible
they're-
thing can they do? And they did it.
I just love how silly it is that it's like they're in this like abandoned mill and there's just like a giant vat of toxic waste.
Uh-oh,
It's so
toxic
80s.
waste.
And I can see Paul being on set like, we should have something happen here.
We need the toxic waste.
Well, toxic waste was all the rage in the late '80s.
I know, so he's like, let's just make him look
With
so
the
hideous.
Simpsons
What I
and
want to know,
Toxic
because
Avenger.
it's analog,
Mhm.
it's practical.
Yeah.
How did they get his head to separate it from his body when it hit the car?
I
It
think
was a dummy.
it's a dummy.
They really just ran him over with a
Oh.
car.
Yeah, they hit him.
You didn't know that?
actor died.
No, he wanted
All
to be
practical.
in the film.
Give your
It's
life for
his
this
choice. His choice.
I
If
mean,
he
they-
dies,
I mean, Peter Weller
He
wasn't in
dies,
any
he
other movies
dies.
after this either. You know, that was it. All these people
Speaking
died.
of deaths, anyone want to guess what the total death count is of this movie?
No. What is it?
37.
Close. 36.
Shit,
Wow,
I was
damn, you
close.
bro. Shit.
No, how?
wait, Mr. Kenny.
I was so close.
Yeah, can we go through it and just count everyone?
Let's count each individual death.
Well, Murphy dies. I mean, if you want to.
I mean, you got to think about when he busts in and shoots up the entire Coke warehouse. Like, he
Okay, I'm
kills
trying to
lot
think of a
people.
scene like where's the scene where a lot of people just get shot?
Well, all right.
Okay,
There's
the
there's
dr-
also
the
a
drug
great shot
scene.
where you can the new sheriff's in town. Law is taking charge when RoboCop's foot crushes the glass containers of the cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that tight shot there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like I'm shutting it down, but that's one of the few scenes where he's like in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not losing. He's not being Frankensteined here. He's doing what he is supposed to be doing, and damn it if he's not doing it well.
Mm-hmm.
His,
Yeah, it's a shame they cut out the scene of him actually doing the cocaine that caused him to
Or
go
when
on
he
the
tries to
bender.
masturbate, they cut that one out too. He's
Yeah.
just rubbing the front of his little metal plate.
Ah.
He's watching Showgirls, and he's rubbing the front. It's not working.
Put on Basic Instinct.
Clang.
Pause
Clang.
it.
Wake up, damn it. Clang.
Pause it there.
He just pulls out the little knife USB. That's all he's got.
Put on Hollow Man at 1 hour and 11 minutes. Pause. Enhance. Record.
I came.
Loop it.
All right, what else?
We can end it with one last question, I guess.
I'm a little sad that it's number 6. For me, I felt like this would be a number 1. Like for me, this is a very important film.
Dude, the numbers don't really matter.
But for it to be at this point, I feel like the next movies are gonna be.
You think you would have liked this to be in the top 3?
Oh, definitely. This goes back between 1 or 2 for me. But we'll see when we get there what the other films are. But I think it's an important film. Do the sequels hold up? No.
No, sequels are awful. What is next week's movie?
Princess Bride?
No, Princess Bride is very high on our list.
I don't even understand why. Because Corey.
What is next week?
Yeah.
Is it Evil Dead?
Evil Dead 2.
That too?
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Oh, it's going to be
sure.
hilarious to get the boy. I've been trying to get the boy to watch that for like 5 years. That's corny.
I'd buy that for $1.
Well,
An old people movie.
It's Evil Dead.
It's fucking
Evil Dead 2. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
well,
So
I
it-
really enjoyed the film. I thought it was really good. I watch it a lot, and I still do.
I haven't seen it in a while.
You haven't seen it in a while?
I haven't seen that movie. What? RoboCop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years,
It's-
man. But
And-
I
and that-
enjoyed it.
that's what made it delightful.
Yeah.
Like I was like, all right.
Me too.
And suddenly enough of it's been erased away through time
Mm-hmm.
that
Uh-oh.
even though I knew what was coming up. Even though that I knew what was coming,
Yeah.
it was still fresh enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sneeze again. Are we done? Are we waiting?
It was good comedy.
Are we
Wait,
gonna-
wait
we're
for you to
gonna-
sneeze
we're
again.
gonna cut, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
cut,
wanna see it
and
again.
have a good night. I shoot.
Evil Dead 2 is next. Now, the movie after Evil Dead is going to be a lot of fun. So,
What's that? Evil Dead 2.
No, I think RoboCop is an incredible film. I think it holds up really well.
Agreed.
I think everyone should watch
And
it.
if you hadn't seen it already, you're an idiot.
And watch the director's cut. It's only
Yes.
1 minute extra, but it makes
It's a
it
little
better.
extra violence.
is the director's cut, was that what got rated X?
Yes,
Is it?
I think
They had to
so.
remove just a minute.
Just 1 minute, basically. Yeah, from his vision.
Huh.
I am my master's vision.
He did get one X-rated movie, and it's got an incredible sex scene in it.
I bet it does.
We'll have to watch that when we get to 1995.
What is it?
Swing.
Showgirls.
That was rated X?
Yeah.
That was NC-17.
Well, it was X first, but then you had to dial it down just a little bit. Okay,
We
let's
see a penis.
fellatio in the pool.
Oh, there
It
was
was underwater.
He's too sexy.
He's too sexy.
It's too sexy.
Too sexy for them. They will never understand.
All right.
All right, that's it for this episode.
Robocop's watching in the corner.
If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it.
Next week, Evil Dead 2.
Stay tuned.
Later.
Bye. Love you, Corey. Can't see your face.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.